What's up? What's up? What's up? We're back in the command center. At the time of recording, it is 2:41 a.m. Monday, October 20th. I just wanted to really get this out because there's like 2 more videos in the comeback series. I promised roughly 8 to 10 videos. I want to give you guys somewhere between 8 to 10 videos. Hello, it's me again, the founder of RKP, currently dressed up. Happy Halloween in advance. So, you guys enjoying Tekken? Y'all enjoying Tekken? Fought wasn't too long ago. People are just getting used to him. Armor King's here, already getting tastes and teased in Miary. And I want to talk a little bit about Miary. Miary has become quite controversial for some reason. Harada and the team said we gave them too many brown women last time. Let's run that back. So here we are with Miary. Miary is using kind of traditional kickboxing adjacent martial art from Madagascar, combined with mystical powers, somewhat similar to Zafina. Although Zafina's mystical powers not just comes from her being a some sort of a sort of spiritual medium and something of a slight precog due to her time as a member of, or rather an assassin working for, living with a sort of Egyptian secret order, protecting the tomb of Azazel and preventing that creature from waking up. Miary is either an avatar of, or a avatar or human incarnation of, or medium channeling the spirit of a second ogre. So her implication, like her walking around as a avatar of ogre, but not our ogre, not the ogre we've been used to, not the ogre who runs around masquerading as the Aztec god of war. I can't pronounce it off the top of my head, so I'm gonna pull the name of that god up. Also, the direct inspiration for Kodokan. Let's see if we can bring that up. Yeah, I can't pronounce. I need to practice this. That can you? Huitzilopochtli. Huitzilopochtli. Aztec god of fighting, typically shows up with green or turquoise blue-green skin, and he's all about the war. In Tekken, they recontextualize it as fighting in general, not just warfare. I suppose that's fair. Apparently, Tekken 3 lore explains that ogre is a creature, is very much some sort of extra-dimensional, extraterrestrial, possibly extra-dimensional entity, and that multiple ogres have dropped on multiple continents, each one of them picking some sort of god to essentially masquerade as. So the god that Miary's ogre is essentially dressing up as possibly a god of war or god of the hunt, and that is pretty interesting. There's a lot of controversy, not just because of that. It's because of she has these mystical, magical constructs in her fighting style. She likes to conjure a spear. She has moves where she pole dances with the spear. People don't like that. People don't like that she's pale, even for a Mascari woman. She was far darker in her concept art. She's here now. She's way paler. She does not have African features, but that's because the Mascari people are ethnically they are ethnically 1/3 African, 1/3 Japanese, and 1/3 Southeast Asian. Uh, Even so, people have been complaining that she doesn't look like a proper Mascari woman. Even though Harada and Tekken team traveled to Madagascar, spoken to historians, did proper research. As far as we can tell, it does not seem it was especially fruitful with her design, at least according to fan perception. I like all of this. I do wish she was darker. I don't mind that she has the red eyes because she's channeling / is an avatar of Ogre. I don't mind her being put up with Zafina. I don't mind her cute animal poses that are part of her fighting style. I don't mind her being positioned as a anti-Zafina, as if we needed an anti-Zafina, an inverted anti-Zafina. I don't mind these things. I mind that her outfit 3 could have been a little like, I like that it's a dynamic design, but it could have been a dynamic, good-looking outfit without showing all of the skin. I feel like if her main outfit is going to be a bikini with grappling gear and her mystical bangles, and of course all of her accessories, then her outfit 3, considering outfit 2 is just going to be like the way Tekken 8 has the outfit set up. Outfit 2 is just outfit 1 with less accessories. And then outfit 3 and 4, outfit 3 is, a more unique Tekken 8 original. Outfit 4 is like a t-shirt. If your character showed up in Tekken 7, it's their Tekken 7 P1. If not, it's a t-shirt. And then whatever from there. I did have a post that kind of banged. Well, no, it was nowhere close to banging. That's a bit of an exaggeration. Just calling out all of the artists and modders who said they would have Miary reworks ready as soon as she dropped. And it was kind of funny because I wouldn't have made that post if I didn't see a whole bunch of artists and modders go, yeah, oh, I don't like the way Miary looks in terms of her skin tone. She's far too pale. We need to change her skin tone and make it a little darker. And we can also put some curl in her hair and make her nose and lips a bit plumper while we're doing that. And I'm all game for that. So once again, I did that, and there was a whole bunch of scammers in my shit going, "Will you pay?" That's how I know you're a scammer. You are not even the kind of person I'm calling out. That's how I know you're a scammer. Anywho, Miary is, and this is really the 1-2 punch of, or rather the 1-2-3 combo of Harada dealing with health issues, dealing with the passing of a very close friend / rival of his, and reception to the strong possibility of his responsibilities as a general executive producer for Namco titles maybe be shuffled around while he stays trying to champion Tekken because, he has fun working on Tekken. It's really what he knows. What he's really good at. It's not good for him. There's a lot of critique on different parts of Miary because there are some people who don't like the various elements of her design. There are some people who don't like that she exists at all. I do like that Tekken 7. It almost feels like it has nothing to do with this, but if we rewind back to Tekken 7 and Street Fighter 5, it seems like Tekken 7 making sure a whole lot of brown people got in the game to the point of, what is it? 3 out of their 5 or 6. Wait, no. 3 out of the 5 or 6 female newcomers, and most of the newcomers were women, were black. Well, I mean, not black. I can't say not black. Brown. I can't even say that. I do apologize. There was a whole lot of brown girls in there. We have Filipino women. We have General South American. They were afraid to give her a more direct nationality. Like, you could just say Catalina is from, like, if she's from Mexico, you could say that. You could say that if she's from, like, I don't know, Venezuela. You could say if she's just from a different part of, like, if she's from a different part of South America. You have Maven, Master Raven. Basically, the Ravens were Canadian, and then that was retconned to not having a nationality. But in Tekken 8, their leader, the Master Raven, works for French intelligence. Well, he's a UN intelligence officer, while also being a high-ranking member of French intelligence and espionage and the French Navy. While not really being a ninja, he just has the teleport. There's nothing ninja about him other than his cool karambit and his katana and his teleport. No ninjutsu. But he is the mentor and trainer of the other Ravens. We should get a game with all 3 Ravens. He doesn't even like being referred to as a Raven. You call him by his epithet, the Commander Raven, Phantom Raven. Doesn't like that. My brother, you're in charge of the sandwich making shop. Not you made the sandwich, but you run the shop. So far. Back to Miary. I'm very interested to get my hands on her and see how she's playing. I really do like the design. I like the design that was presented to me. I have critiques and thoughts and things I'd like changed about that design. I like the design in whole. If I had some cash, as you know or may not have known, for the past 3 weeks, my motion has been deleted. All my motion gone. I've been functionally broke despite having a fuck ton of otherwise disposable funds. As I'm in the middle of raising funds to help go back to school, pay my 1099 taxes because I haven't been able to save properly just due to life's demands. I'm working as hard and as much as possible. It's been really hard. We will persist. We will continue to put out mediocre to goodish, quote unquote content. I prefer the term digital media and digital art whenever possible. You support us, we'll support you. We do like this. We are approaching video number 1000. I feel like I shouldn't even count it. I feel like I shouldn't even count it. This is only the beginning. And I just want to say thank you for everything. This comeback series has been really enlightening. I think I'll put this out on Tuesday as the leading up to the penultimate episode of the comeback tour. The RKP comeback series, with a Wednesday video being the last episode until Superhero Time, Team Up, Peak Unlimited. I would like to talk more about the subject, but this needs to be a conversation. So that's why at this point I will open it up to you guys, and I want you guys to tell me how you feel about Miary. I can't wait. As you know, uh, I'm excited for the possibility of Eliza showing up because every time another character's bullshit shows up as a cosmetic, shows up as a cosmetic or even a feature in a newcomer, it means that OG's coming back. At least that's been proven so far in Tekken 8. Clive got Fakuram's lightning and fire emissives for his form, and then Fakuram comes out. You know? So I'm excited to see possibly Eliza. If you know anything about me, you know my wish list is all the newcomers, Kasumi back as Phantom Kasumi, you know, Catalina rework, Maven rework, Josie rework, Miguel, Rodeo, either Rodeo or Brad Burns, Kiryu, because this whole game is just biting the Yakuza heat mechanic. Like, it doesn't make sense. I know it's like, oh yeah, they're doing Virtual Fighter 6, and they may or may not feature a few of those Like a Dragon characters. It only makes sense. And I think that Like a Dragon characters should show up in both. So just let me know what you're feeling about that. Let me know what your thoughts are with Tekken in general. How you feel about Miari? Wish list, things for the future. I'm sorry this was rambling. I'm moving on from a central point. This is why I really don't like the commentary videos, because I am not especially strong as doing these kinds of mildly edited but very, very entertaining stream of consciousness rambling yap session videos. I know other creators do it all the time. They do it with no editing or minimal editing. It's very fun to watch. It creates a dialogue. I'm trying to get there. I don't think I'm getting there so far. But it is good practice. I'm hoping that someday we can get there. So to that point, as the possible last time I'm gonna get to talk to you in a commentary, at least for another 2 weeks to a month, I do want to say thank you. I want to say I hope that this can blossom. These commentary videos can blossom and go on, so that I can become more confident in them. Let me know what your thoughts are below. Please like and subscribe. You already know. You got to keep it locked right here on RKP, RyderKickProductions, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere. In December, we're going to launch the Christmas giveaway. December 1st, January 30th. 5 Twitch subs, or the equivalent cost of those 5 subs as a donation to the Ko-fi. We will be giving away $50 Steam gift cards. The winner's pool is going to scale with participants. We need at least 2 participants to get started. I just want to let you know. It's 3 a.m. I gotta go now. But I do want to thank you guys once again. And I always like showing my gratefulness, because there's no way we could have gotten this far. But you see that this is just beginning, and we're going to need your continued help, support, fandom, all of that if we want to get to where we want to be. I want to thank you personally, but there's just no way. Alright, peace out.